Alright YouTube, I've got a whole lot going on that I'm going to be doing in here, and I'm going to show you what's going on. First of all, the Faux Pro, I've already talked about it, but I want to go into it a little bit deeper. Just some new stuff that I had. Actually, I've had this for a while. We'll go over that. I'm sure you've seen it before, but some timing. If I would have waited only a couple more days, I will explain. The same with, well, this is okay. Some, these here, it's hunting season. I'm going to go over this, you think something you might want to know about. Again, I am going to go over the camera. I'm going to go over, I'm sure you've probably seen them, these gun sleeves and from George Wells. But crazy thing I'm going to do is I have an old Carhartt that I used to wear working. It's too big for me, but that's okay. It keeps me warm. You see, it's got red paint on it. I used to drive a truck, and that I was rubbing up against the truck. It's old. It's been used, and I mean, I put it through the ringer. This thing has done me well. And the thing is, I don't want to go and buy a new camo jacket to go bang around, To me, I grew up different. My dad, or whatever. And anyway, you see what I'm going to do. I ain't going to get into some big, long, crazy story. I'm going to camo paint my jacket the way I did my gun. I'm going to give it a shot. What it is, I don't know if I have enough paint. This is the base coat, so there's very little of it. A khaki. This one here is army green. I picked these up at Walmart. This here is camo sand. These are 2X ultra cover, and of course this here is just going to be black. This was a matte clear coating that I did put on the gun. But anyway, this is an old jacket. I don't really care, and if I go out in the woods and I'm banging around and stuff like that, one, I know this bad boy will keep me warm. It's a good jacket, and I'm not going to get rid of it. So I'm going to camo it. I'm going to give it a shot. I've seen people do it on YouTube, of course. And I'm going to take this big old jacket, see if I can't camo it and make it, look halfway decent at least. I hope so, because even if it's ugly, I'm going to be wearing it because it's going to be a work jacket. It's going to be for beating around with or whatever, being in the woods or whatever. So anyway, this is the stuff that this is some of the stuff that I'm going to be going over and messing with. Also, I got a new bag here at Wally World. I was keeping all my pellet stuff in a camo bag. So I got this as well, and this sucker has got more pockets on it, to carry stuff around with. Just different stuff I'll go over, but mainly the big thing is the O-rings and everything. Anyway, I want to get some shooting in too. It's all kind of stuff I want to go over. Forgot to mention, Hudson rebuild kit for the FLASHPUP. I want to take this kit and see if any O-rings match, and there is a reason. I'm going to, of course, bring him up right off the bat because he does such a great job. His brother's in Air. Just done a video on O-rings. I talked to him. I went and picked these things up. I shouldn't have done it. I'll put a link down below, but go look at his last video he just done on O-rings, where you get your O-rings. These are very, very good O-rings. They truly are. It's just the fact that they don't really fit in this gun. I'm sure they probably don't fit in the AT-44 as well. We have an AT-44. They'll work in a pinch. They'll work to an extent, but oh well, that happens. But either way, like for the FLASHPUP, if you're interested in it, he has a list of all the O-rings that you can buy, the sizes and everything that you can buy online from the O-ring store. I've looked at a lot of their stuff, but I haven't ripped the gun apart and got the measurements on everything, and I ordered the kit. The thing was, this is one thing that it helped me. I'm gonna cut this and go into this later. So this is what I'm gonna be doing today. Right here. Oh, I've got my paint. I brought it with me, and I brought a couple pieces of cardboard. I gotta get my paint out of here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang this bad boy up first. Sorry about the traffic, but hung up. I'm going to go through, and actually, all these are Velcro. I'm going to tape the Velcro. I'm also going to tape this off. This is like a velvet type. It's not velvet, but velvety. I don't mind this side because it's rougher material, but I don't want to paint that, so I'm going to cover that up too, and then of course I'll cover up the logo, and then I'll put a base coat on it, and we'll take it from there. Painter's tape. You need actually a real sponge, but that's what I've got. It's not too bad already. I'll put that lighter coat on, which I didn't in the first place. I'm sorry, there's a train coming. It comes on usually Thursdays. Now the back's not looking too good to me. It took too much of the black out, I think. But I'll see how this turns out. Maybe it's the lighting. Let me turn it around, because the back doesn't look real hot, in my opinion. Nope, it's not as nice. So it's got some really cool lines, especially in the shading, the outside, but I guess that's just where it's damp. I'll see how it dries up. But now what I'll do is I'll take it and I'll sponge, starting with the black, and go with then the green, and then this tan color here, or khaki, or whatever this one is, camo sand, and I'll tear pieces off and sponge it on, and that'll finish it off. So let's get this part in. There's the train. It's getting closer. Alright, let me get a video here. Get in close. Detail. This is my camouflage coat. I'll paint it. Get into detail. There's a spider hanging on. It's been hanging outside. What about the noise of the traffic? I don't know if we'll pick it up from back here. This camera has a hard time with low lighting. Turned out pretty good. I think. I'm happy with it. It breaks it up, and it's an old coat that I can use. Oh! To hunt in now, as well as the other stuff. Now let's turn it around because this camera does not like low lighting. There's a lot of orange light right now. And I hope you get the video of that, because I like the back of it really well. It turned out pretty good. You can see that. There's little different patterns and stuff. Sponge, but it's not good. Real sponge. I done a quick job. I might go over it and redo it all in sponge and get all this patterning like this all the way through it. But this is a quick brush job. If you can see this, I hope this kind of picks this thing up. Then do the inside, of course. But I do a little bit around the color, nothing major, just, you know. But there we go. There's my camouflage coat. Got my good old work coat. That's it. And now we interrupt this program for a very important message. You know about Texas Brushhog Camo. I'm doing Texas Brushhog Camo. George Wells makes these things, and he's also got a site, and I'm going to put it down below, but it's TexasBrushhogCamo.com. He's got some really nice stuff. He uses Prime 1 camo patterning. I like it pretty well, to be honest with you. And actually, I have my FLASHPUP is already camo, so I don't need it. But his kit, if you haven't seen it, you know, I'm sure you probably have. If you've been on Facebook or whatever, you probably have. But George has sent me this about a month ago, and I do want to apologize, George. I'm really, really sorry. That's the truth. I've just been busy for, well, about a month. Haven't felt real well. Issues and whatever. So I'm getting around to it. I wanted to get it done and out before hunting season, and that's what I was, you know, going to make a video within a couple of days of getting it, but it never happened. So anyway, you know, life changes and whatever. But anyway, if you haven't seen these sleeves, these are actually made and fit really well for a Benjamin Marauder. Now I have this on an AT-44, and what it is a sleeve cover. Now this is not all the way on, because with these you have to take the shroud off to put them on, and I'm just not messing with that right now. And also for the scope. Now what they come in is they're wrapped up inside this piece here. Now this piece is the cheek piece for like a Marauder style rifle. It doesn't really fit on this rifle, so you know, that's cool though, that's fine. But as you can tell, you know, I've got all kinds of camo stuff out here. I never did review this thing. But yeah, since we're doing camo and I'm painting camo, we're going to do all kinds of camo stuff, and I want to do Georgia stuff. So anyway, if you're interested in this stuff right here, I will tell you color. So make sure you get the color that match your surrounding areas. I'm going to pull the sleeve off. George has videos on his site and everything else that shows you how to do these. They're simply, they're stretchy Prime 1 material. like you would find, you know, a lot of shirts and a lot of stuff stretchy nowadays. But either way, I'm hoping the camera's going to pick this. I've got one hand here, and my camera obviously is not on a tripod or anything. It's in my hand. But the patterning on it for us in our area, I was like, oh wow. So I tried different colors, and they all look pretty good. It's really nice to keep from, you know, I guess I would say scratch. It would help on the scratching. Now if it was real deep hard scratches or stuff, but yeah, that stuff works pretty good. I could scratch at it and everything else, and it's not gonna hurt. So yeah, help protect, camouflage. I know I'm throwing a gun around. And once you get it on there, it looks pretty damn good. Okay, yeah, and this one here, I don't know the colors, the names of these things. I like this one too. Not too bad. It's got a reddish tint to it. Great for, I would say, desert area or anything like that. But where I live, there's a lot of red clay. I call it orange clay, but they say it's red. But that would work very well in areas like that. So these are very nice. They really are. It's you ain't got to go out and paint your coat and your gun and everything. I done mine because I wanted to. Some project I want to do, but still. And there's that color on there. And then I like the snow camo, man. I think that is really, really nice. Personally, I like that. Be nice for winter time. But yeah, you want some of these? Check out, go see George Wells and Texas Brushhog Camo. I'll leave links down below, and you can get all that. Now this other stuff I have, I'm going over this mainly because this is hunting season. I do have, if you know, there's bow hunters or whatever, but with air guns it's a lot of the same. If you're going to have to get closer, I mean, if you're going to, actually, as me and George were talking, when he uses his big guns, he has to be closer, I think, with the 45 or whatever, because of the sound of it and the noise. The deer is going to jump, and it's going to be off by the time it gets to him, or you're going to not place your shot well. But this is something I've had for a while. Actually, I wore it on Halloween last year, my suit with camo suit and stuff, to go trick-or-treating with the kids. But yeah, it's a leafy suit. Works pretty daggone well. Hat, you know, that I got, my hats and whatever. But I did go over, these are what I wanted to go over. This is brand new. And this right here. Now, if you've seen, what is his name? Jim? What is his name? Anyway, go to AEAC. Airgun, AEAC, and the airgun thing. Holy cow, I'm really messing this up. But he has a video of a guy from Black Hawk Down. He was in Delta Force. That done a video on optics and using scopes and how to work with all your scopes and stuff. And he's training and working with FX Impact. And anyway, he had something to do, I think, with this company. I know he was working with this company here. Now this, of course, is Kryptek. This is the hat. Let me put me hat on. I'll show you. Turn around. Now, as you can tell, you got to have a big head to wear Kryptek. Which Jim in the video happens to have a big head. Me, I've got a little peanut head. But I don't care. I like this hat. This hat is really nice. I got this off Amazon. You can go on there. It's a Kryptek hat. I like it really, really well. Get some good lighting here. You can see it's green. The thread and the yarn's green, and it's a nice bright color, because when hunting, it's illegal, and you don't want to be out there without having this on, because, you know, you might get shot, especially in gun season. It don't really happen bow seasons and all that. Gun season, you might get shot. Now, we got another Kryptek hat. This is their boonie hat. I'm going to tell you straight up, if you have never, well, this bad boy here is not a boonie hat. I'm going to set the camera down for just a second if you don't mind. If you do, well, too bad. It's a little big. So if you go to order this boonie hat, make sure you know that it's big. Now actually I can use this. I can use this because I have the suit, the whole suit, or even under another hat. But this thing is monstrous. If you're going to order that daggone thing, just know it's freaking huge. Okay, actually, this hat ain't too big for me, and I'll put it on and I'll wear it. I mean, it's a little big, but once I do this, well, now I've got my string on there. But I can do this, and it's not too bad. And it gives field of view all the way around, so you can be seen from all the way around. You're still camouflaged, the deer can't see it, you know, because of the colors and blah, blah, blah. But it keeps you from getting shot, so it's pretty good shit. But this is useful, I think. You know, I laughed and made jokes about it and everything else. But with this hat, it's a whole lot more comfortable with another hat underneath it. Or, like I said, if you've got camoed out all over in a suit and stuff like that, or a hat that's comfortable. You know, this is my son got me this. It's just a dollar store hat, and I wear it all the time. Love it, you know. He got me that for Christmas. And another one. But if you got a hat that's comfortable, this is pretty daggone decent. You can put this hat over top of it, and you've got shade. You know, it's pretty decent. So either way, if you're going to get this off Amazon, just know these hats, this thing's huge. That's a tent. It's not a hat. And the one that I've got on, I like it. I like wearing it. It's comfortable, even though my little head, I haven't washed it or anything like that, but really nice, really comfortable. I like it personally. But if you buy one of these bad boys here, just know you better have one big head or be prepared to put it over top of something. So, some things I want to go over there I thought you might be interested in. Alright, let's get on to the next thing.